no.
If that Bible didn't exist, you can't say that Bible, the Torah in heaven that doesn't exist, confirms my Quran.
No. That message wasn't for the Arabs, because the Arabs didn't believe in the Bible or the.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So that he was talking to the Christians and the Jews.
That's the message I'm talking about. It is not evidence for the Arabs.
No. But
if the Arabs can't go back to that Torah and check if his Quran is true.
No. But that's when he was talking to the Arabs.
Yeah.
He was saying, look, your father Abraham, because they accepted Abraham, believed in one God. You guys know that there was one God because they had the tradition of one God that they changed, and they were aware of that. So he was just confirming the one God, and he was saying, you've got these idols.
The previous scriptures confirm my book.
No, but he's saying what you have to understand. He's saying different things to different people. He's not saying this to the Arabs who believe in idols.
To everybody, the previous scriptures confirm my Quran. He's saying that to everybody. Even to the Jews. The Christians.
He was saying that.
So everybody.
Yeah. So that he was saying to the Jews and the Christians, but that's not contradiction, because the message, the prophets came, they said believe in one God. That's not a contradiction. That is true. What we're saying is that other stuff that you guys have taken, like Jesus is God, that sort of thing, that's something you've added on. That's not the message of Jesus. That wasn't the message of Moses, because you guys have taken Noah and you have called him a drunk. You have taken Lot and you have said he's committed incest with his children. These are stuff that you have added in. These are not true stories. But the thing is, this is something that you have to accept or reject. But the issue is, when I said contradictions, this isn't a contradiction because this can be explained. Yeah, it can be explained, and it's a reasonable explanation.
If your verse, if you were saying one of the verses in the Quran is saying that the Bible has been changed, I can show you many verses where it says it's not been changed.
It has not been changed.
Yeah.
Show me.
Well, I can't do it now.
Well, you got Google, right? You got your phone. You got Google.
You know, last time I actually wrote, my last piece that I wrote was an organisation called Islam, Sikhism, Dawa.
Okay.
Right. And I debated with them. And you know what they did? They if you go on their website, some of my articles are there.
Okay.
And they've refuted them.
Okay.
And the vast majority of the things that I wrote to them after that, they didn't even address it.
Okay.
Well, didn't address. And the last piece I wrote quite a big piece in the end.
Yeah.
The Muslim charge of corruption of the Torah.
Yeah.
And I've still got it on my internet site. And they didn't. They put up a saying, "We will soon respond to this."
Okay. So why do you give me the Cliff Notes version?
Yeah. Give me your email. I'll try to send it to you.
Okay. Do you have your phone on you?
You know, my phone. This is. You know what? You know, when I started debating with them, honestly, this was in 2008.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to use the computer.
Okay.
I used to write a sentence or a paragraph, and I had to change it. I had to rewrite the whole paragraph. Thank God my son told me how to use Microsoft Word.
Okay.
And then I learned how to write.
Okay, alhamdulillah.
And I wrote many, some of them got lost because I lost the password for my email.
Okay, yeah.
I lost them. I'm thinking of writing to Islam Sikh Dawa. Please, sir, can you send me the articles I sent to you, some of them?
You know, you can just copy it. If it's on the website, you can just copy and paste it.
No, some of them, I told you, they didn't even publish them or refute them. On their website said, anything that you write to us, which is relevant to what we're discussing, we will publish it. And they failed to do so.
Okay, but I can't obviously speak to them because I don't know who these people are. But what I'm saying,
they might be helpful.
What I'm saying is, okay, this you said
about the Torah.
You said the Torah, the Quran says the Torah has not been changed.
Yeah.
Obviously, you said you can't produce the evidence for it right now.
No.
So,
but I can send you.
Okay.
I'll send you the bit I wrote about the corruption of the Torah.
That's fine. You can send that to me, and I'll give you my email, and we can discuss that. Yeah, that's fine. What I'm saying is, what other then you can't show me that one, but what other contradictions are there in the Quran?
I'd have to think, I'd have to think.
Because the thing is, no offense, if I speak to a Christian, I can show them clear contradictions night and day. I can read them within the first 2-3 pages of the Bible, there'll be contradiction.
Yeah.
I can give you a Quran copy right now.
I can read the Quran. Yusuf
Yeah.
Ali.
Yeah.
A few Quran. Main one actually
because
Yusuf Ali.
Because the issue,
most Muslims seem to seem to respect that one.
Issue is, my brother, like you are saying these, but you're not demonstrating it.
I'm not saying I am.
Yeah.
I'm not pretending to am.
Okay.
I'm just saying to you what I have written, what I do know. I will send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah. To hide behind the fact that at the moment I haven't produced any evidence is meaningless because I'm not saying
So can you paraphrase any other issues that you found?
I tell you, I wrote a lot of stuff. It's all written down. I can't. It's difficult.
I'm not asking for quotes.
Yeah.
But if you can paraphrase it, you said
one of the main things, since I stopped writing, one of the main things that occurs to me was why all the Prophet Muhammad, he's presented this God, right, which is an absolute terrifying God.
Why is that terrifying God?
He's just threatening you all the time. He's going to burn you in hell.
That's not the message of the Quran. The message of the Quran is believe in one God. Let me explain.
Yeah,
believe in one God, worship Him alone,
and believe Muhammad that he is his prophet. That is the main thing.
One second, yeah. Then there's going to be a life after death. This life is a test, and if you obey God, you get eternal paradise, and if you don't, you get punished. Now, this is a choice.
If you read the Bible,
yeah,
you'll be absolutely astonished. The God of the Bible, who's Yahweh, Allah can never be Yahweh. Allah can never be Yahweh.
Okay, but to be honest, the Bible we say is corrupted. So let me give you a reason why.
Yeah, but I mean, still there's a lot of
because you made the claim that the Prophet wrote down the Quran himself.
No.
Or at the very least, he created himself. God did not speak to him. Unless you're saying God did not speak to him. So
his only testimony.
Okay.
There is no other testimony that Allah spoke to him apart from himself. There's absolutely no other testimony.
That's not entirely correct. But let's pause that for one moment.
Human being.
Yeah.
The revelation came to him.
Yeah.
While he was alive.
Well,
it never came to anybody else. And then after he died.
Why would it come to anybody else? He's the prophet. That would make sense.
I'm saying in the Bible, there's so many people who got the revelation.
Well, the Quran also says people got revelation.
Yeah, I'm talking about the message of the Muhammad.
Okay. Yeah. So what are you saying? Are you saying the prophet lied when he said it came from God?
Yeah. A lot of people think, the conviction with which he speaks, and the way from once he started proclaiming to be a prophet. There seems to be no doubt he's in his own mind.
Okay, so is he lying or does he believe that he's actually talking to God? Is he crazy?
In the end,
why is he? Is he crazy or is he lying?
In the end, I came to the conclusion that he knew he was making it up.
So he's lying, you're saying?
Yeah.
And what would be the motivation for him to lie?
He wanted to be accepted as the prophet. He wanted to be a prophet.
No, but prophet for what gain? Because somebody lying, you need to. What's the benefit?
He wanted a following.
For what purpose?
Well,
because he had status. He lived in a time where you could have as many women as you want.
He wanted to be a prophet, followed as a prophet.
For what purpose though? But
that's what he wanted to be. I mean, somebody wants to be. If I want to be a king, what purpose? I mean, I might already be a king. I want to be another king. I want to be king of the world.
Yeah, so that means you want more material benefit.
Not necessarily. I think the main thing was maybe that was a part of it. But the main thing was he had this thing.
He wanted to be respected. He wanted to have high status in his society. Yes.
As a prophet.
Why as a prophet? Because you're making this claim, so you need to substantiate why he wanted a status as a prophet.
Why he wanted to be a prophet? I don't know. He wanted to be a prophet.
But you're making that claim against him. I just want you to back up with your reasoning.
You're trying to find me something, say.
No, I'm just asking for your reasoning.
He wanted more women. Well, he had a load of women. He wanted more money.
Yeah.
Well, he was already married to Bibi Khadija.
Yeah.
And he had a lot of money. I mean, you're trying to get me on something.
No, I'm saying people do things for a reason.
This was his burning desire.
Unless somebody's crazy.
He wanted to be some people want to be a prophet. It doesn't have to be for money or anything. If you want to be a prophet, you want to be a prophet.
Okay, let's
It's like saying, I want to be the captain of the ship. But why does he want to be a captain of the ship?
It makes sense.
If I want to be captain of ship, I want to be captain of ship. It doesn't have to be I want money or I want sex or anything.
Well, usually there is a material reason, but let's leave that for the moment because you don't seem to have a reason why he wanted to be a prophet.
No, that's what his desire. He wanted to be a prophet.
Well,
that's what made him happy. To be accepted as a prophet.
Sorry,
that's what made him happy.
You're saying this, but you're not giving any reasons to back it up.
That is the reason.
What? No,
he wanted to be. That's what
Nobody
made him happy.
wants to
if
be.
People followed him, accepted him as a prophet of God, a messenger of Allah. That's what made him happy.
Okay, let me. Okay.
It was the reason. It was the end in itself. It wasn't a means to an end.
Okay.
You're trying to say to me.
Okay. So he wanted to be a prophet.
Yeah.
He claimed to be a prophet.
Yeah.
He bought a revelation that he said was from the Creator.
He didn't bring a revelation.
What? He bought the Quran. Yeah. Which he claimed was from the Creator.
Yes.
Now, question for you: the Quran contains stories from the Old Testament, the New Testament, the
Don't call it the New Testament.
Whichever we call it. It's the New Testament.
You must not call it the New Testament. There is no Old Testament or New Testament. Muslims never call it the New Testament.
We call it the New Testament.
The Injil.
Okay.
There is no new.
Okay.
All the books are the same.
Okay,
they contain the pure Islam.
My brother. We're talking about from your point of view. Obviously, my point of view is that it's from the Creator.
I wanted the New Testament if I was a Christian.
Okay, but this is the term everybody uses.
No. Muslims never use that term.
I'm not talking about it from a Muslim perspective, my brother. I'm talking about a general perspective.
You're a Muslim. You're using it.
Well, if I'm talking about it, then I'll say it's from the Creator. Okay. Let's not get into semantics, my brother, because semantics it is semantic because we're just taking a word and redefining it.
You know, when you said to me, have you read the Quran? I said the translation. No Muslim accepts the English translation of the Quran as the Quran.
Yes.
Only the Arabic is the
Yes, I accept that. So, but we're talking about when I say Old Testament, you understand what I mean by the Old Testament.
Yeah, the Jewish Bible.
Yeah, and when I say New Testament, you understand.
The Christian Bible.
Yes. So we understand. So we understand each other. So that's why. Okay. One second. Let me just finish my thought. He had the stories from the oral Torah, and
stories from the what?
Oral Torah, the Torah that isn't written down, and the Quran contains stories from the non-canonized Gospels, the ones that the Christians don't accept, from the stories of Barnabas, the Gospel of Barnabas and stuff. Yeah. Now, how did a man in the middle of the desert, who wasn't living in Greece or Athens or Rome or any of the centers of civilization, how did he come to know these stories?